Hello, 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 my fellow unicorns, and welcome back to the Melanin Unicorn Podcast, the podcast where we, as Black women, explore the many facets of relationships, emotions, and self-discovery. I'm your host, Kerry, and today we're diving into a topic that's been buzzing around in the world of self-help and relationships for years, and that is love languages. Do you know what your love language is? And if not, let's find out. Okay, so first things first. Let's talk about what love languages are and where the idea comes from. The concept was first introduced by Dr. Gary Chapman in his book, The 5 Love Languages: How to Express Heartfelt Commitment to Your Mate. According to Dr. Chapman, each of us has a primary way of giving and receiving love, which he categorizes into 5 distinct love languages. So, what are these 5 love languages? Let's break them down, shall we? Words of affirmation. Now, this language is all about verbal expressions of love, compliments, kind words, and affirming statements are key. The second love language is acts of service. And this is, for some, actions speak louder than words. Doing things to help your partner, like cooking dinner, running errands, or fixing something around the house, is how they feel loved. Number 3, receiving gifts. This isn't about materialism. It's about the thoughtfulness and effort behind a gift that makes someone feel appreciated. Number 4, quality time. Undivided attention is the currency of this love language. It's about being present and spending meaningful time together. And number 5 is physical touch. From holding hands to hugs and kisses, physical connection is a primary way of expressing love for those with this language. Now that we know what the love languages are, you might be wondering, why does this even matter? Well, understanding your own love language and that of your partner can significantly improve your relationships. It's like learning to speak their emotional dialect. Imagine trying to express love in French to someone who only understands Spanish. The message might not land. Okay? So for example, let's say your love language is acts of service, but your partner's is words of affirmation. You might spend hours cleaning the house or fixing things to show your love, while your partner might be longing to hear, "I love you," or "You mean so much to me." Without understanding each other's love language, both of you might feel unappreciated or unloved, even though love is being expressed. Now, my love language I have several, because there's also a test that I will also put in the show notes. So one of mine is words of affirmation. And if you've listened to the episode before this, you will know that I spoke about affirmations. Another thing is, for me, is quality time, right? Because I love that. And another one is physical touch, and that is my thing, because not that I am I'm just touchy feely, all willy nilly with anybody, because you have some people that they just hug, and you have to be cognizant, because everyone is not open to that type of physical touch, right? And I would also say that I'm probably in the realm of all five. So, acts of service and receiving gifts. So, I don't know if I'm the one to be taken like, oh, well, Kerry does all five. Well, she feels like all five is like her love languages, like are her love languages. And a part of it is there is some semblance in each five of them that exists within all of us. Some may be more dominant than the others. So just learning what your love language is will be so helpful, because I find that people are, when they discuss their relationships, and they are frustrated because they're saying X, Y, and Z is what they would like, but their partner is saying A, B, and C. And so you see, there is no meeting in the middle, right? Because both partners are on opposite ends of the spectrum. And so it is in learning what each other's love language is that is so crucial. And I highly recommend, if you have not already, to read the book. Now, whether it be in a physical format, an ebook format, or a audible format, I highly recommend it, because the way Dr. Chapman breaks it down, it makes it very, very understandable. Okay? All right. So, how do you figure out what your love language is? And as I mentioned previously, in his book, there is a quiz, but you can also reflect on these questions. Number one, what makes you feel most loved by others? Right? I'm going to repeat that question again. What makes you feel most loved by others? Write that question down in your journal and answer it. Question number two, what do you often request from your partner or loved ones? I'm going to repeat that question again. What do you often request from your partner or loved ones? Okay, so this is another question that you can write in your journal. Okay, number three, how do you naturally express love? I'm going to repeat that question again. How do you naturally express love? So this is another question that you can write down in your journal. Okay? And so as you look over each question, I want you to honestly answer them. Okay? And don't give an answer that you feel like, oh, it's because this is what everybody else says, or this is what everybody else thinks. No, these questions are for you and for you specifically, not what someone else says or thinks. You answer them honestly and truthfully. Okay? And then if you are in a relationship, you can share those with your partner. But also, if you are in a relationship, I would highly encourage that you both read The Five Love Languages Together by Dr. Gary Chapman. That way, both of you will have your eyes open and in deeper insight into how your partner receives love from the five love languages that I mentioned earlier, and vice versa. Okay, so then there's no misunderstanding, because one of the hardest things is misunderstanding in communicating with one another. Okay, so now once you identify your love language, share it with your partner, friends, or family, and encourage them to do the same. This can open up conversations and deepen your connections, because that's what we are about. That's what humans are about. We are about connections, connecting. So, as we are about to wrap this up, I want to leave you with this thought, and that is, love languages aren't just romantic relationships. Also, Dr. Gary Chapman has love languages for each type of relationship. Okay? They can apply to friendships, family dynamics, and even how you practice self-love. So understanding what your love language is about recognizing and valuing the unique ways we all give and receive love. This was such a wonderful episode for me, and I truly hope that it was just as wonderful for you. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Melanin Unicorn podcast. And if you found this episode helpful or inspiring, please subscribe, leave a review, or share it with someone you care about. And remember, your love language is a language we all speak. We just have to learn to know each other's dialects. Okay, so don't be hard on yourself, because this is something that we are all learning. Okay, and sometimes when you don't know what your love language is, then reading that book will help you understand exactly what yours is. It may not be one, it may be three, it may be one, it may be only two, or it may be all five, but in different capacities. So until next time, take care and keep spreading love. And remember, whatever your love language is, give it to yourself first. Because by doing this, you are influencing the energy for others to follow suit. And on that note, have a great and amazing and magical day. I love you, and we will talk soon. Take care.